Welcome back to the second quarter?
Third quarter.
Third quarter.
It's flying.
It's flying. We having fun. That's why it's flying like that.
No blackout.
My sidekick, Andrew Gitros.
Good morning.
And
I like to stay
we were starting on some more pictures that were taken in Winfield, Louisiana.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, we have the young ladies there. The young lady on the right is Miss Ann Pickney. She's a paraprofessional. I said, what does that mean? Teacher's aide. And that's over in Winfield, and her friend on the left is a school teacher, and she's Karen Sanders. And Ann was quick to tell me that she was a single mother that raised two very successful young sons. And she could be proud of them, because one son is a forensic detective his name is Victor, and for the sheriff's office in Natchitoches Parish, Natchitoches, Louisiana. Victor, forensic detective. The other son, Michael, works with the State Department in Washington, D.C. How about
Excellent.
that? Quite a success story. And Karen's two children are Colin and Colton Mathis, and she is a school teacher. Enjoyed talking to them, and during the conversation, I mentioned that I had been blessed and God had been very good to me over the years. And a few minutes later, this young lady that's now shown on the screen with the baseball cap on is, I got it right here, Casey Chandler. Her husband is Kevin, and the young children are Logan and Kristen. And Casey went over and took care of some business, came back, and came over to the table. We were sitting right across from, and I talk loud all the time.
Come on.
When I whisper, I'm whispering loud. But she came over, and it's one of the most touching things that's happened to me in many, many years. She says, I overheard you mention that God has been very good to you. She says, you don't hear that very often, someone just talking in a conversation. And she says, it touched me so much that my husband and I decided to pay you lunch. She paid Charles and I's lunch. I don't recall I get lunches paid occasionally. I like to do the paying, everybody knows that, but occasionally I get lunches paid. But this was a special one, because we had never seen each other before. And it's because I used the word God. And it took me a long time, Casey, to be able to do that in regular conversation. But he has been good to me. And I'm not a preacher, so I don't go into that too heavy. But
you give credit where credit's due. Credit
where credit's due. Then later that afternoon, decided to go and look at some woodland that was for sale, and went up to Sykes, Louisiana, which is about 15 miles from Henry Sanders Road, where our camp is located. And we looked at the land, and well, it was kind of rough, so we just kind of passed that up. But on the way back, we stopped in at the General Merchandise, Womack's General Store in downtown Sykes, Louisiana. The gentleman that you see with the black hat and the purple shirt, and his wife on the right of him is Mr. Kenneth Womack. Happens to also be the mayor of Sykes, and has been for 24 years now, and his wife's name is Bonnie. Very interesting. I kind of told them a little bit about the story. It was still resonating in my body, in my head, about the couple treating me. And I mentioned their names, and Kenneth starts smiling, and he says, you kidding me? He says, the young man you're talking about, Kevin, he's a fireman. I said, well, he had a fireman's uniform on for a unit in the parish here that I'm also on the board of that particular fire district. So
small world.
Small world, and I just used the simple words, breaking the ice. And here I made some new friends, and then his niece is the cashier in the next picture, Steve.
Right here. I guess
right here. Good morning to you, Miss Ashley O'Brien, a niece of Mr. Kenneth and Miss Bonnie.
And then we got a little sunset going on there as y'all creeping back to the
Everyone is
camp.
different. Everyone, I keep
And then there
mentioning.
you're cooking some sausage, man.
Oh,
Where's Ray
man,
Bello?
Ray wasn't there.
Uh-oh.
I don't want Ray to think that I'm trying to take his
Taking
job
his job
from him.
there, oh yeah.
But I actually cooked those little sausages.
And a little fire going.
Little fire going.
Who's your
and
fireman, Charles?
Oh, Charles is the fire master at the
hey,
camp.
man.
He loves that. He's a firebug. And on Sunday, as usual, I'll find a mass, and the mass is held at 10 a.m. in Winfield, Louisiana. And we have a visiting priest right now. The priest that's assigned is in Nigeria visiting his family and friends. And this young man here is Blake Desertel, and he hails from Marksville, Louisiana.
Really?
What a small world. And he's out of the diocese located in
Alexandria?
Alexandria.
Yeah.
Alexandria Diocese.
And look, this huge home. My goodness.
Home. It couldn't take it all. My little camera just.
That was on your drive back?
I needed to get the panoramic on.
Yeah, that's right. You got to do your panoramic app
I didn't
on
know
your
how
iPhone.
I didn't know how to.
Man, you get to be
get
technical,
it.
huh?
And I was on the side of the road. This is a beautiful, huge home.
Sure is.
When you driving north towards Winfield on the left, about 4 miles out of Winfield.
There you go. And then here you are at a bike.
Yeah, this is a young man that was gassing up, and it was a cold Sunday. This was Sunday morning, and this was at the beautiful new LJ Shell station over in Mansoura, Louisiana, right out of Marksville. Beautiful new place. This young man is from Homer, Louisiana, Mitch Hicks. He's a student attending Louisiana Tech in Ruston, Louisiana. He had gone to New Orleans. He was on the way back. He had gone over the weekend to watch a rugby game between Louisiana Tech and Tulane.
Really, man?
I gotta ask Megan if she went to that event.
You and I need to go see a rugby game.
That's
huh?
pretty tough. And here's
that's
Jenna
grandbaby.
Grace. Look at her, boy. She's checking me out in that look of hers, and she's with Mon Vic right here, Vicky.
With her tea on.
Tea on, and the little dog. They're trying to give the little dog to Jace and Donna and Jenna, but I don't think they bit.
And there's the deer stand.
Yep, and that's one of Jace's deer stand right near his mama Vicky's home.
Look at the turkeys.
This is when I was leaving Vicky's, and this is a herd.
That's wild turkeys?
Wild turkeys, but they're kind of tame. They're tame looking. I bet they don't come out like that during March and April when it's hunting season.
How about them wild guineas back there? I could eat them guineas too.
Yep, the guineas, they look good. And this is the young man that is the owner, and I can't think of his name, of Couillon's Grocery Store in downtown DuPont, Louisiana. Real nice couple. I said, what about your wife? She's still working at Opelousas General? He said, no, she's working next door at the nursing home. He says, we both right at home now. So beautiful little store. If you're in that area or passing through and you need any kind of groceries or maybe some beer or whatever you might need, fresh meat cut by, it's either his father or her father. In the meat market, they have a first-class meat market right there in downtown DuPont, Louisiana.
And that's all our photos. Let me get a couple sponsors in. Let's see, LAC Group, all your home health care needs. LAC Group can help you with the therapists, with the special equipment you might need at home, the nurses you need at home, with the machine where you press the button on your medallion that'll call out for help if you want some help to come to your house. They do that as well. They've got hospice care. They've got palliative care as well. They've got the Health and Wellness Center here in Opelousas off of Heather Drive, where they're expanding their tennis courts and additional parking there as well. You can get your full workout going over there. And of course, they just hosted the Run for the Veterans this past weekend to help with the Veterans Memorial Project here on south of Opelousas on 182. And I mean, they had a huge turnout.
I understand they did well.
Lots of good donations as well.
Good weather. You know, when the weather is good for these, like I hope the weather is good for Mardi Gras so that everybody can go out and pass a good time.
That way you can catch a chicken. If it's too muddy, you might not better chase them down.
Be hard.
That's right.
And kind of dangerous at my age.
How about some sponsors again? Let's go with the Medicine Shop. Go by the Medicine Shop here in Opelousas, right there off of Union Street, 1717 South Union in suite number 2, in that little spot there right on the left when I'm heading to the station. Dirk Andrepont and his lovely wife can give you a hand. I know that they're certified in a new type of diet type care, where if you go by, they've got portions of food set up for you. If you're watching your weight, sometimes it's hard to tell, you know, does this have so many calories, does that have so many calories? Get you started where they can look at it, and they're certified what you call coaches. They can coach you as to how to modify your diet, how to get the food. The coaching is free. Just go by, get the food, and it's nice and easy, especially when you're running around. You know, nowadays everybody's working, you know, the mom and daddy are both working. You got things going on in the evenings as well. So they go way beyond, carrying beyond your prescription. They can help you with your prescriptions, over-the-counter medication, 15 a minute less prescription service, and with dieting type needs as well. Go by and see them.
We have a minute to show a little quick promo of Miss Pamela Kay, who is back with the TV station, and she's featured on Louisiana South. Go ahead. All right. And this is about a 30-second, I guess, promo, or 1 minute. 30-second promo.
KDCG-TV is keeping Acadiana unique with a brand new LA South. We'll bring you fascinating stories and intriguing personalities from right here in our own backyard. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening at 5:30. It's LA South on KDCG-TV, uniquely Acadiana.
Man, so she goes all around and visiting with people local. You can watch Farah on Facebook as well and send information in if you want to tell them hi, or drop an email here to the station.
And the show comes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5:30 p.m. for 30 minutes. Thanks, Pam, for coming back and being part of the station again.
Targill, all your seasoning supplies, butcher supplies, cake making supplies. They have all that type of thing. Market, plastic products, cutlery, casings, and spices. They can do your own custom seasoning blends. That's Targill, Steve, just to let you know, to get that graphic up. There you are. On Wartell Street here in town. You can tell where the store is with the new sign, the big shaker can. But if you're looking for just to make cans, maybe for a family reunion, maybe for just to give out to friends, they do that type of thing. But maybe you're a full-blown store, or you're a guy that's an entrepreneur. You want to start your own seasoning business. They'll do all the compounding of the seasonings together for you, put them in the containers, do the artwork for you and everything, so you can go out and get those things done. Go to targill.com to see more.
And Guarantee Glass Incorporated, which is located on West Vine Street here in Opelousas, Louisiana, has been in business for 30 wonderful years. And Richard and Carol LaFleur, the owners, are having an appreciation gathering, and that's going to take place today, Thursday, February 7th at 5:30 p.m. at their beautiful location. And we certainly want to wish them a continued good success. They've been very, very active with the family member that got killed,
in the Second World
lost
War.
his life during the Second World War, Father Vervis LaFleur. And Richard and Carol are also very active in the community. Good luck to you all.
And if you want to find out more information about Father LaFleur, go to fatherlafleur.org. Maybe you want to participate in the scholarship program like you've participated in.
Yep. And I was by St. Landry Bank a few days ago, and I was talking to somebody, I think it was Mike Touchette. I don't have time to finish. Y'all can finish the story.
Go ahead.
And I said, well, I'm standing right next to the big man, Robert Tomlinson, and he says, oh, he says, I'm practically retired now. I've passed that title of president on to Michelle Dupuis.
Excellent.
And she's a longtime veteran banker, and pretty at that, and didn't have an opportunity, so I'm using this opportunity. Congratulations to you, Michelle, and the board for a wise choice.
We'll see y'all on the other side of 1 minute.